Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, this is who Larry Brown has out there. Maravich is out there with Iverson. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Battier in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Shoots from the line. Got a hand on it. Iverson outside. Outside, Maravich. Chamberlain with a screen on Isaac. Here's Maravich. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Maravich has got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Inside, from the left block, and that one's good, Williamson.
There's no stopping Zion when he's that close to the basket.
Outside, Maravich. Chamberlain with a screen on Isaac. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the 76ers with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Murray. Wiggins comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Bell in for Iverson. Chamberlain no good on the free throw. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Wade outside. The pass to Williamson. Over Maravich. And there's Williamson on the assist by Wade. Williamson's got his second basket.
Nice read by Dwayne Wade. Beautiful.
Wade against Bell. Back to Maravich. Pass to Bell. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Maravich. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Wade sends it back.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position. None other than Dwayne Wade.
Towns a screen on Bell. Wade passes to Towns. Misses from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Wade passes to Williamson. Here's Isaac. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Maravich. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Harris outside. Isaac finds Wade. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Philly, Wilt Chamberlain taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Pelicans making a change here. Abaji's checked in. And he sinks the second. Pelicans trail by 6. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now here's Towns. Still scoreless.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the 76ers. 6-point lead. Towns kicks to Wade. Passes it to Abaji. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Wiggins with it. Now defended by Williamson. Boucher passes to Bell. And Wade sends it back. And he gets it back. Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a screen on Williamson. Wiggins inside the line. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Wade. Towns, the screen. Wade against Bell. Looking to end the run, and it's in there.
He's so solid from really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Here's the pass to Bell. Knocked loose. Here's Abaji. Maravich defending. And it's Wade in the corner. Williamson outside. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 6. Outside, Maravich. Pass to Wiggins. Chamberlain a screen. And it's Wiggins missing. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes to Towns. Shoots over Maravich. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Pass to Bell. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Chamberlain. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Williamson. Here's Isaac. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Maravich.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pelicans trail by 9. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Towns. Maxi Kleba comes in for Williamson. And Walker subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. Now here's Walker. And the pass to Kleba. 6 to shoot. Wade outside from deep. Rebounded by Battier. The 76ers leading by 9. Kicks it to Iverson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Pass to Abaji. And here is Kleba. Outside, Walker. Kleba with a screen on Iverson. Passes it to Wade. High post try. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And Dwayne Wade will do work on you from the mid-range if you let him.
They set the pick. Wade against Iverson. Ball's knocked loose. Barton outside. Murray sets a screen for Barton. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
So it's the Pelicans now, trailing here by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kleba finds Hayes. Back to Kleba. Here's Walker. Lets it go from deep. Kleba, no good.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Pass to Murray. From deep, Iverson. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And the 76ers lead by 11. And it's Wade with the ball for the Pelicans. The pass to Kleba. Wade outside. Now Kleba, he has yet to score. Back to Wade. Banked in off the glass.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
The 76ers leading by 9. Iverson with the ball. There's a screen by Murray. Back to Iverson. That's tipped. Wade against Barton. The shot by Wade, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Murray. Missed inside. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Knocked away and stolen by Barton. To the middle. And it's Murray with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Hayes. Abaji, the pass to Kleba. New Orleans moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Kleba with a screen on Barton. Pass to Kleba. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Iverson against Wade. Iverson kicks to Murray. Back to Iverson. Wade with the defensive effort. Pelicans trail by 8. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Walker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy giving good coaching.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Walker. And so Walker nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 6. Iverson outside. Murray, a screen on Wade. A 3-ball. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific.
26.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, you've got Allen Iverson. He's out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Koloko in at the center position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And Towns drops them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Wiggins outside. Now here's Iverson. Back to Wiggins. Iverson outside. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over ball. And it's Wiggins missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Kleba sets the screen for Walker. The kick out to Ball. Out left to the wing. Towns wide open. On the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 4. There's the pick. Pass to Koloko. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Walker. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So for the Pelicans, Hayes is checked in for Towns. Wagner comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Trent subbed in for Wade. And that one misses.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
Gary Trent Jr. One shot.
What's up?
And the free throw, no good.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
Now here's Iverson. Murray a screen on Ball. Walker against Bell. And Koloko gets it to go.
Assist for
And the 76ers lead by 6. Ball, the pass to Hayes. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here is Trent outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter. Iverson outside. They set the screen. Bell on the wing. Knocks down the 10-footer.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to Hayes. He kicks to Walker. Trent setting the pick for Walker. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Battier.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Iverson against Ball. And Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Walker finds Hayes. And here is Ball. Wagner on the wing. Back to Walker. The pass to Hayes from downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Iverson. Towns, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Williamson comes in for Wagner. The 76ers also with the sub. Boucher is checked in. Both free throws good for Iverson. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 7-point differential. Over in the corner, Williamson. Towns a screen on Murray. Williamson. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Murray a screen on Towns. Here's Iverson. It's Bell on the wing, guarded by Walker. Just 3 to shoot. That one dropped for his 2nd bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. Pelicans trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Towns a screen on Murray. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Murray. Williamson with the bucket.
Nothing you can do. Zion is just unstoppable from this area of the floor.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. So for the Pelicans, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Walker. Harris comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Wade in for Ball. Then for the 76ers, Chamberlain's checked in for Murray. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Maravich in for Iverson. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. And he makes the first. Chamberlain hits them both. And here is Harris. Hasn't made one yet. Wade outside. Towns a screen on Bell. The 19-foot shot. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Dwayne Wade.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Wiggins. 7 points in the game. And the dunk by Boucher.
Boucher with great hands on the catch, and then he finishes it.
Wade outside. Passes it to Harris. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Boucher's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 9. Wade outside. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Here is Maravich. 10 points for him. Chamberlain with a screen on Harris. To the paint. Boucher kicks to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Wade passes to Williamson. There's the feed to Towns. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Maravich. Rebounded by Isaac. The Pelicans trail. Kicks it to Harris. Pass to Wade. Back to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And here's Maravich from the arc. Rebounded by Isaac. And the Pelicans with possession here. And there's the pass to Williamson. Towns Towns a screen on Chamberlain. Here's Williamson. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timeout called the 76ers. And some changes here for the 76ers. Murray's checked in for Chris Boucher. Battier comes in for Wiggins, and Iverson's subbed in for Bell. Now, here is Maravich. 10 points for him. Count it, good. Maravich has got 12 points in the game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Once again, get loud.
Towns finds Harris. Pass to Wade. Over Battier, and it's Wade. That time on the assist from Harris. 8 points for him.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Now Iverson. He's got 6. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
New Orleans on D, trailing by 5. Iverson dishes to Maravich.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Wade. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Iverson passes to Maravich. Good. It's Iverson who picks up the assist.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Wade with it, picked up by Battier. Wade kicks to Harris. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. For Murray, and it's Williamson missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pelicans trail by 8. Isaac finds Wade. Williamson with the screen for Wade. Over Iverson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Just 4 to shoot. Towns for 3. They get it back. Williamson on the follow.
What energy from Zion on the offensive glass, saving the play and finishing it himself.
Iverson passes to Maravich. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Count that one.
Another one for Maravich. The lights out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 10. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Isaac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 6th assist on the night. Isaac against Maravich. Shoots over Isaac. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now, here's Wade. 8 points for him. And that one's good. Towns.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Iverson against Wade from 12 feet out. Here's Chamberlain. He kicks it to Murray. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wade against Iverson. Tries the spin move. Back to Harris. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And another three for New Orleans.
Can't say enough about the talent Zion brings to the table. Maybe even surprised himself with that triple.
And they've repeatedly looked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers lead by...